5 Unusual People in the World, Part 125. Hello you guys, I'm Keisha, and have a great day. People all over the world are affected by rare conditions that can cause them to have their appearance change, leading to a difficult life with physical or mental impairments. Join me to meet them through this video. Are you ready? Let's begin. Although cases of conjoined twins are not uncommon in the world, but with these twins, it is a very special case because they are still living healthy, married, and have up to 21 children. Number 5. Chang and Ange Bunker. Chang and Ange Bunker were born on May 11, 1811, in Samut Songkhram Province, Thailand. When they were born, the two were conjoined at the waist with many ligaments, which surprised everyone. And from that moment on, they have to stick together in all their activities. In 1829, they were brought to America to perform. Robert Hunter, an English merchant, realized the possibility of making a lot of money from the broader string appearance, so he persuaded their mother and was accepted. A conjoined twins at that time was easy to make many people curious and buy tickets to see them. At the end of their performing career, they opened a plantation in North Carolina, USA, and ran their own business and quickly became the richest people in the United States. They married 2 sisters. Chang had 10 children, and Ange had 11 children. Brothers, Chang and Ange Bunker, once thought about having surgery to separate each other, but because they were afraid of losing part of their arms, they did not perform this surgery. Besides, at that time, because medicine was not developed yet, such surgeries were also very dangerous to the lives of both. Both died on the same day in January 1874. Chang contracted pneumonia, died suddenly in his sleep. A doctor was called in for an emergency separation, but Ange refused to be separated from his dead brother. Ange died 3 hours later. The most painful thing is when you see your innocent little child being discriminated, despised, or even attacked by strangers. The next boy had to suffer those terrible things. Number 4. Deepak Kumar Paswan. Deepak Kumar Paswan, born in 2008 in India, since birth has always suffered from everyone's discriminatory eyes. He has 4 arms and 4 legs. Unlike the fictional characters in the movies, his unusual legs grow out of his chest. This used to get him stoned by the kids. Paswan has more arms and legs than anyone else, but that's not the case. According to doctors, his condition is a birth defect, when his twin brother did not fully develop during pregnancy and lived on his body. Teases had come to him from children of the same age or the same school. Many people curse Paswan as evil, but in India, where there are many different religions with powerful gods, many worship him as a god. Many Hindus see him as the embodiment of Vishnu and often come to his house to worship. To hide these extra legs, Deepak had to wear a baggy t-shirt, but this seemed completely useless because the front leg was too big. To study in peace was the biggest wish he ever wished for, because the children were too young to think that their teasing could hurt others. Deepak's parents could not do anything to change their child's situation because they were also very poor. But luck smiled on the poor boy when Fortis Hospital, Bangalore, sponsored a surgery to amputate his legs. The surgery took 4 hours and cost nearly $63,000, an amount that Deepak's family would never have thought of in this lifetime. Now, he can run and play with his friends. Many people think that mosquitoes are small and weak animals, so they always look down on them. If they watch this video of mine, they will realize that mosquitoes are really scary. Number 3. Razia Begum. Razia Begum, born in 1977, living in seclusion in Sylhet, Bangladesh, has abnormally developed legs with a deadly shape. Her right leg weighs about 132 pounds. Because of her monstrous legs, this poor woman has to spend every day in bed. Over the past 20 years, she has visited many doctors, but no one can help her solve the problem. According to world health experts, Razia has elephantiasis, also known as lymphatic filariasis, blood filariasis, usually transmitted through mosquito bites. The parts are abnormally shaped, like the skin and legs of an elephant. According to the World Health Organization, It mainly occurs in Bangladesh, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Ethiopia. Razia, from a poor family, fell ill after giving birth to her daughter 18 years ago, possibly from a mosquito bite. Due to lack of awareness of prevention and timely treatment, the legs got bigger and bigger. If they want to cure this disease, they need a lot of medical expenses, which is unacceptable for them. Therefore, Razia's family can't rely solely on the media's help. Doctors said Razia's right leg could be life-threatening if the swelling continued to grow on the abdominal wall or became infected. Currently, she cannot do anything, so she has to depend on her family and relatives. When her disease was shared in the press, Dhaka Medical College Hospital decided to take care of her. Surgeons eventually removed 132 pounds of excess mass from her right leg in a 7-hour operation. When we talk about the oldest man in the world, we will think of gray hair, thick wrinkles, and at least 100 years old. But in fact, there are people who, right from birth, are like 100 years old. Number 2. Rupesh Kumar. Rupesh Kumar, born in 1996, lives in the village of Hanumanganj, India. These photos were taken when he turned 21. I bet no one would believe that he was 21 if not really knowing what was going on with him. His body is at 160 years old, which is 8 times faster aging than his real age. In fact, Rupesh Kumar suffers from progeria syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disease in children, occurring in only 1 in 8 million children. This can be understood as aging before age, when the symptoms of aging appear right from the first years of life. From an early age, Rupesh was frequently hospitalized for stomach pains and nagging headaches. When Rupesh was 10 years old, many people pretending to be benefactors came to visit with the aim of buying him for $150,000 for the circus. However, Rupesh's family was furious at those inhuman offers. Currently, Rupesh weighs only 18 pounds as there was only skin and bones left. His skin wrinkles like an old man. In addition to hair loss, he also suffers from joint diseases. Usually, people with progeria can only live from 13 to 15 years. Therefore, it is a miracle that Rupesh is able to live until now. Due to difficult economic conditions, Rupesh's family is calling for medical help from the government to prolong his life. A young boy faces a daily battle with a rare condition that leaves him severely injured, which can even lose their life if no one is by his side to take care of him. Number 1. Davy Wicklin. Davy Wicklin, born in 2007 from Renton, Washington, can literally eat himself. This is not a fantasy. In fact, he has a rare genetic disorder that affects muscle control called Lesch-Nyhan syndrome. Lesch-Nyhan syndrome is the result of mutations in a gene located on the X chromosome. It is described as self-biting and mutilating behaviors. 60% of Lesch-Nyhan patients are forced to have all their teeth extracted to prevent them from biting their own lips, inner cheeks, tongue, and other parts of the body. Davy not only cannot sit, stand, walk, run, but also hurt himself and others without being able to control his body. He tries so hard to resist, but it is inevitable. The main problem is biting lips. If not carefully cared for and prevented, he will bite his own lip. Parents must take special measures every day to make sure Davy doesn't hurt himself, including a hand brace, a kangaroo-style bag to tuck his feet in, and a rubber pad to prevent him from biting lips. While many people can be treated, the lack of healthcare and awareness in many parts of the world allows such disorders to make a person's life a daily struggle. Hope that God will always protect them. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to watch more interesting videos. And now, goodbye and see you soon.